Right, hello, it's Anders here. It's been a while since we've actually done any recording. 1.4 and 1.4.1 of Stellaris have been released, so I'll post the links to both those updates in the descriptions below, so you can see what they are. There was some concern that the 1.4 update was actually going to break some of the game saves, but I've tested this out and had a look around our game here, and it all seems to be okay. So what we're going to do is I'm just building a fleet up here. Oh, we've got something to do here. Just going to build a fleet up here. I think we're going to face disruptors this time. Come off pause, and our fleet is just here. We're at just under 26,000k, and we're going to go and do the Stellarite Devourer today and get that done. We're still a few years off here for going to war, so 237811, so we've still got like 9 years to go on that one. We've got the Spectre as well, is still making a nuisance of itself, but I thought what we'd do is we'll do the Devourer, we'll see what happens, and then maybe we'll go and do the Spectre as well in this episode. So I've ordered a colony ship to go down and capture this planet, and we don't have any others. I did say that there was going to be a few others around here that I was going to do, and I did that in between episodes. We seem to have lost here because of not lost, but we're sharing here because of the way that the whole environment works with sharing planets, and there being frontier posts down there, that sort of thing makes a sharing condition like this. But I'm not going to worry too much about these planets in the background here. For the time being, we're going to keep these guys as our friends, and we might even invite them into our federation at some point, or we're just going to vassalize them. But the main point for now is the director of Rico is actually the main place that we need to battle on. These flashy bits are all to do with some research. Our treaty over this way expired, and I ended up with stranded ships, which is a real problem. So that wasn't a really good thing. This is one of the limitations of wormhole tech. When you're militaristic and wormhole tech, yep, it's great because you slowly move your boards forward, and your wormhole technology continues to move forward. But when your treaties, when you're trying to use a more passive way, as I'm doing here in the background, and you just want to go off into that space and explore a bit like with the auto research that you get as an ability on your science ships, you need to have wormhole generators done, or you need to have the ability with all your trade for your ships to actually use other people's wormholes. So if you've got a few clans around here that are actually using hyperspace or warp, it doesn't work. You've got nowhere to go. You can't actually explore. So I'm just going to put this on pause for a moment. Where's that one? Yeah, that's the Wraith. That I may have to go and take him out. So yeah, there's a limitation with regards to wormhole tech, with regards to that. So it's great when you're militaristic and you're pushing your borders through. You don't want anybody except behind your borders, like these spotty bits here, to actually be your mates, and your wormhole tech still works. So there's a top tip for keeping that in mind as you develop your own systems. So, right, we've got this. What are we up to? Oh, we've got to do an upgrade. Right, we're doing an upgrade. So we've got to do an upgrade because in the ships here we've got a new technology with the precognitive interface. I've applied this all to all the ships. I've also got some afterburners, so any design that I had that, unlike this one, that it is going to be firing from a distance, so anything that needs to get close in, up close and personal, like 50 there, not so much this one, but I've been putting the it does with the energy. I've been putting the afterburns on, so I've been trying to mix it up with the different ship classes, that I have some getting up close fast that's going to drive the front line forward very, very quickly in battle, to ones that stick further back. Try and get my words out properly today. Try and stick further back and actually just do some distance, and they get the shield capacitors to actually replenish. And some of the bigger ships I've actually been putting more shields on, so that they've actually got more they can do. So trying to mix it up a bit. Some ships that will go broadside in into the enemy, up into their face, see the whites of their eyes and make it really personal, compared to the designs like this one that will have more shielding capacity and sit at the back just firing off torpedoes and missiles, and mix up the range and mix up the abilities a bit more. I haven't done any changes to the actual stations at the back here at this moment in time, so there may be some stuff that I've got to look at doing here. I actually wanted to see if there were some other attributes, but this may be just a case of just putting more of the shield capacities in there. On the auto one, yeah, let's not use that auto one. Right, that's that one deleted. So we've got the fortress there, and what we've got here. Yeah, I haven't got the power there at the moment. And then we've got that as well. Can we put the power in there? Yeah, potentially we could. Move that down. Okay, we'll leave that one as is for the moment. We've got the fortress here, so we've got a mix of fighters and autocannons, range 60. Having some torpedoes on there that do range 90 would probably be the better idea, so range 90 in one slot, and then the fighters, and these are all bombers. Oh no, they're a mix of bombers and fighters. Okay. I'm forgetting what I'm designing here, but I think that maybe in here what we want to do is we want to have range 90, so we want to put some marauders in here to mix it up even better. Yeah, they don't have much range, do they? Right. Okay, let's save that. Okay, so yeah, a very quick run on the ship design. It does take quite a while just to sit down and work out what you're going to do, so that's why I did that offline. We've got 26 here. We are upgrading the ships. Let's just see where we are on this. Put this planet in the spaceport. Alright, we're on pulls. Right, let's come off pulls. Okay. Now you see here I've got ship upkeep and ship repair is all reduced. I've got the ship upkeep for crew quarters, and I've got the fleet academy as well here. And then I put the observatory in, and we've got all the synchronized defenses and solars. I very rarely use the botanical update for this. I think the planets are the best place to actually generate food. So it's down on the surface where I think we should be having food. Not that they seem to have much down here. Oh, they've got the bare minimum. So I can't actually control this. This is all AI driven. I can though put an edict on here to make them a little bit happier.
Research complete.
Let's have a look at this planet as well. How are they doing? Yeah, they're not very happy either. Right, but we've already got the propaganda. What about this one? Oh yeah, okay. So the snails and
Science ship under attack.
the plants and the arachnids, oh, the anthropods, are all pretty happy. You know, no humans there, so okay. No humans there. I'm not even playing a human race. What am I saying? Oh no, someone's died. It's a scientist that's died. Okay. This scientist. Right. Research speed, new worlds. Yep, let's have you. Actually, where are you? Oh, you're right up there. Okay. Probably grabbed you out of that space there. Okay, oh, we've only got the one. Okay, right, let's bring you down to about here then. How are we doing here? Have we... Alright, we're nearly upgraded, so 26.6k. I can't remember what size fleet you actually need for the Devourer. I did want a couple more battleships. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got a lot of upgrades. Right, how much have we got to play with? Oh, loads of food, not much power. So, let's get the power upgraded first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just upgrade one of them. Maybe we can drop one food unit.
Ships upgraded.
How are we doing here? Right. Let's take... We're a little bit low on power, but that should come online as all those planet upgrades come on. We're a bit... I want to get one each of the battleships as well. So let's just speed this up a little bit. Okay, there's the second battleship, and then the third one in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to go in here with a 30k fleet, I reckon. I think that might be a good move. Let's just have a look at the factions. The factions are all doing pretty good. We've only got 3 factions, which I'm quite happy about. I have another game where I have 11 factions, 10 or 11 factions. It is a nightmare trying to manipulate all your influence with the different factions. Okay, right, let's get these two merged wherever they are. Oh, they were together anyway. Let's get you actually upgrading. That will take a bit of a strain off the power as well, and then we can reduce that down. Is this fleet upgraded now? Yes, that fleet's upgraded. It's now a 28k fleet. Can we get the third artillery battleship yet? Now we're a few 4 months off of that. That's alright, we've still got a second battleship to build yet. So it'll just be a few minutes. These observation posts, how are we doing here? Yeah, we're doing okay on those two. We can minimize that down. Factions are doing alright. Sectors are okay.
Colony established.
Hey, hey. Right, so that's in that sector there, so that should push that out. Yes, right, so in... What sector is it? Is it this one? Yes. So let's push this sector out like that. Close. They're going to lose that in a minute, I reckon. Okay, that gives this sector a little bit more to play with. Yeah, that gives them a lot more to play with. Okay, let's go on to here. Yep, there we go. There's our third battleship. Second one's nearly ready. What we're after here, we've got 10 there, we've got another 2 in. So, and that one battleship there is actually one from one of the missions. It's actually the pirate battleship, if I remember correctly. So, what we got here, do we want... need recruitment costs. That'll be good. 10% naval. I don't need more naval. I quite like this rare one here, actually. We'll do that, and we've got better auto cannons. Okay. Oh, we're up to 4 factions. Okay, and that battleship's nearly done. Let's go into here. Yes, so that other battleship is this one here, which we got from the pirate raiders. There we go. Divine Glory class. That's what that one is. Quite a pretty model, even though it's got its nose stuck in the space station. Right, how are we doing? Right, we've got 11. The last one's just being built now.
Research complete. Construction complete.
Doesn't take long to build a capital ship these days. Actually, the Empire is growing quite well. Right, we'll take this back down to normal speed now. Okay, let's just see when this one reaches 12. Oh, got some more survey. And there we go, the autocannons are done. So we can go to the autocannons level 3. They obviously do more damage. Engineering level 4. Station damage. Devastator torpedoes. Advanced afterburners or whirlwind missiles. Or railgun level 4. Well, railgun was our main technology, wasn't it? So we'll have that. Right, so that's here, that's a Spectre. Okay, not too worried about that at the moment. And here we go, we've got a 30k fleet. Okay, we're going in. We're going in with a 30k fleet. Let's see what happens here. Some of you may be screaming now saying, no, that's not enough. But, hey, we've got to do it. Okay. Come on guys, where are you? they come. "11 days, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, you slowed down. As the Kes Inkla Makatrak 2 enters the Paris system, it encounters something monstrous, a giant being radiating light like a miniature star. Our instruments first thought this to be a binary star system. The beast exudes light waves, rapid pulses of an intense frequency, like the fluorescent roar."
Hostile fleet engaged.
It's already firing at us. Come on guys, you need to get in range. That's a cruiser gone. Right, so those corvettes with the afterburners are charging in. Now starting to get in range. We're peaking at a little bit of damage. Torpedoes are hitting their marks, but we're hardly making any damage here. Hopefully as we start to get around this thing, we'll start to do some real damage. There goes another cruiser. Down to a 23k. Right, now we're starting to make a dent, but we are losing cruisers. Ooh. It's a weapon of mass destruction there, of course. "20k fleet, and we're about a third damage on the Devourer." Ooh, that was a capital ship gone. 18k fleet. And a lot of damage. Oh, there goes another capital ship. Come on guys. We've got it over halfway and we haven't lost half of our, well, only just lost half of our fleet. I think we might just do this, but only just. But it's not looking good. Wow, for the weapon configs I've got, this, whoa. Yeah, no, we're way down now. Retreat. Oh, well, that's quite sad. It's a very pretty thing though, isn't it? Okay, so a 30k fleet with the current loadouts and the current volumes of the different battleships and destroyers and cruisers that I actually had was not good enough. Feels like I probably needed more torpedoes, so I'm going to concentrate more on the torpedo class, rebuild up to another 30k fleet. I don't know whether this actually repairs or not, which is could be a bit worrying. Okay, let's get you back in. Oh, we kept that one. Right, so I've really got to build this up. That's going to take some time with these energy credits. Let's actually see. Oh, we've got the trade enclave. Right, we can do something clever here. There we go. So, yeah, right, let's have... ten of those torpedo class. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's have 3 each of the Hinds. Cruisers. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on the cruisers. We'll go for 1 torpedo for the moment. And as soon as we rotate through the next month, we'll get another torpedo class. Is that actually repairing? It is. It's healing. Have we got something here? We've got a mandate to get up to 75% anyway, but this is actually healing. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to get in there before it's not 100% again. That's quite worrying. Right, where is my fleet? Oh, it's here. Okay, what have I got here? What type of space station? Okay, and a repair bay. There we go. Whole banner? Where's whole banner? Oh, there.
Construction complete.
That's not particularly clever. And where have we got a robot controlling the main planet? Let's do those 2. This is a bit short. We're a bit short on power as well. Good point. Why have we not got any power here? Wow, loads to update. How are we doing on power? 8 and 11 food. Ah, that's pretty good then. So let's have some more credits, let's have some more science. We're probably okay to do all of this actually. See what we've got. Anything of interest here? No.
Construction complete.
We're up to 300 there. We really need that up a lot higher to actually fight these type of battles. So we're up to 7,000. Governor's gone. Get rid of all those for the moment. Spaceport, right. You probably need to get another battleship, one there. But for the moment, let's want another cruiser. Right, guys, 30 minutes of recording, guys and girls, I should say. I'm gonna call this video an end here. I'm gonna get this squadron back up to 30-40k, very big bias on torpedoes, and then I'll start another recording. Click that like button, please subscribe, add any comments and advice, and I'll try and respond to everybody who makes comments. Thank you very much. Cheers, bye.